morning, good noon, and good night, citizens of Upland. You are watching the Upland Action News. Today is January 12th. The year's 2021. And my name is Left House, and I am here reporting to you on the news that is happening in the metaverse known as Upland. And if you want to know what Upland is, well, Upland is a metaverse, and if you don't know what a metaverse is, it's Upland. Upland is a property trading world, buying, selling, flipping of virtual properties that are tied to real-world addresses. But that's not all. That's just one layer of the whole process. Some people like to call it a game. Some people like to call it real life. Some people like to call it both. Some people like to call it an investment. Some people like to call it the future. Some people are like crazy about it. And I'm one of those crazy people about it. And if you look up in the top corner of the screen there, did I do it right? Yes, that one over there. Let's get some better lighting on me here. Let's go with the California sun. Orange. So yeah, if you look up there where the little cute version of my Blockhead Explorer face is, there's a UCN right next to it, and that stands for Upland Contributor Network, which is a group of fools like myself that are dedicated to the metaverse known as Upland. We do not work for Upland. I do not work for Upland. Everything I say and think and do is my own. I'm my own man, my own boss. I like saying that. That's part of the ritual of the show. I say this every time, every day. And it makes my nipples hard. It's a good part of the day for me. Let's just say that. So let's get into the action news of the day. Before we do that, I'd like to make a special announcement here. If you would, and if you could, give yourself, send your Block Explorer to 125 Elsie Street. The owner is a dedicated fan of the Upland Action News, Devil's 5, and he's a badass Uplander, and he's like I said, a dedicated fan to the Upland Action News, and he's going through some stuff, and so I would love it if everybody in the world would send their block to 125 Elsie Street. Let's see if we can pimp out his address. I've sent myself there a couple times. I might as well go ahead and send myself there again. And in the process, let's do this. I'm going to send myself there again. And then I'm just going to buy the spot right next to you here, Devil's 5, so I know where you're at all times. And so if you could, let's Michael D him. Let's Michael D Devil's 5 here if we could. So yeah, let's do that. All right, so now I'm your neighbor, Devil's 5. Hopefully you get your shite together and things start rolling very smoothly here for you. I'll be thinking about you. And so as an Uplander, from one Uplander to another, I think we need to help each other and look out for each other. So I've got Devil's 5's back. Devil's 5 at 125 Elsie Street. All right, let's move on into the actual news here. What do we got? Well, Spud Wars Sandbox Spud Wars champion, the Hood Champs, 3 Hood Champs going at it right now. Panhandle, Dogpatch, and Merced Manor. And oh my goodness gracious Mimi, when I woke up today and I looked at the ratings, the chart ratings, I noticed that Dogpatch was in 3rd place. And now I'm looking again, and what do I see? 2nd place for the Dogpatch. And now look what I have here. I have a message from Mars, Utah in the chat window. You didn't even notice me floating with you. Oh, were you right there with me? Good Lord. Hey-o, there he is. There's Mars out there on the board. Good man. Uncle Mars, Utah. You must have taken a stop by old Devil's 5. Yep. Thank you for that, Mars. You're the man. So yeah, so look at this. Oh, the old dog patch moving up past the old MM. Well, that's pretty exciting for me since I'm a dog patchian. And I want to see us get to that first place spot. Panhandle's got a gigantic lead at this point. 575 building points to Dogpatch's 332, with Merced Manor coming in at 262. This is only we have 3 days left in 18 hours. Tomorrow night, we'll have a special edition of the Upland Action News at a different time. I think, well, let's see, what time was it? I'll have to get back to you on the time because there was some, people live in different places. We got it all worked out, but in my head it's not worked out, so I'll come back with that. But tomorrow I'll do the morning show, or the 1 p.m. show, and then later in the day we're going to have a live interview chat with the 3 hood champs from Panhandle, from Dogpatch, and Merced. We're going to get June Pinoy, and we're going to have Noise to meet you and Mr. Nietzschean all in the same Zoom chat, yammering it away, discussing strategies. And yes, I can definitely repeat that address. That address is 125 Elsie, I believe it is. 125 ELSIE Street. There we have it. So, yes. So, 3 days left. 3 days, 18 hours. Tomorrow we'll be about halfway through. We'll get all the hood champs together. Have a battle royale discussion, if you will, about what it is to be a hood champ in the middle of round 2 battle of the SANDBOX WARS. So, yeah, man. That's what's happening there. And so it looks like if we come on into the old neighborhoods here, see the progress, the building progress here, see what we're looking at here. All right, so we're looking at Dogpatch here. We're on the south tip of the shoebox, and as you scroll through, you can start to see that the buildings are coming up all over the place. So, I see 2 cell towers being built in the middle here. Who the heck is that? Oh, Hidalgo kids dropping cell tower right in the middle of Dogpatch, huh? Thinking he's slick. You're welcome, Lee Porter. Thank you for requesting the 125 Elsie Street address and Hidalgo. Playing dirty, I see. All right, let's go look over at Merced's Manor and see how the 3rd place hood champs are taking to building here. What it looks like. Okay. Well, see, here we have a handful of cell towers I'm seeing riddled through the neighborhood as we've gotten more aggressive in this. Oh, yes, this is definitely going to be a problem going forward for Merced here, as they're riddled with cell towers. And I am sorry to see that, as it looks like a heavily cancer-induced zone, potentially. So, wow, that does not look good. Hopefully they have a strategy to come back strong in the second half. Now let's go see if we can find this Panhandle. There it is up here, the 1st place neighborhood. Let's see what they are looking like at this moment. I'm going to zoom in a little bit more. And wow, what a thriving neighborhood. Lots of buildings. Starting to see a few cell towers pop up here and there. But still, many buildings, more cell towers popping up down there in the northwest corner of the Panhandle hood. But lots of buildings they've got going on here. Lots of people participating or something. They've got a strategy in play. They are looking strong, folks. So yeah, the wars are heavily underway. And the placements are flopping around, and the numbers are increasing by the momento. Very exciting. Very exciting. So tomorrow we'll have that 4-way Battle Royale interview with the Hood Champs. 3-way, 4-way, I say, because I'll be there moderating it all. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, exciting news about FIAT. FIAT has officially been enabled for all new beta testers. Beta testers should also now have access to the Property to USD channel here on the Upland Discord channel. Get excited because this brings us one step closer to rolling this feature out to the Uplanders. Of course, this is still more work to do, so we will continue to process feedback from testers. Not familiar with this feature? Check out the original post here on the Medium. So you click that link, it'll take you to it. I'm not going to do it because we covered that back in the Dizzy. Hello to Dan Finkel, stepping in to the Upland Action News chat room. Good to see you. And Rob23. I know, right? I joined in and they be talking 4 ways. Oh, what? Yeah, you got it. All right. Hello to you, Dan Finkel. So yeah, so property USD to property out. And that being said, you know, like I was one of the first early testers on it, and I just got no love. I got nothing happening. But then more recently, I've started to. So I think I've sold 4 properties, you know, for different buck amounts, and now I have $38 for the different properties. The largest dollar amount that I sold a property for was $12, and it's crazy, you know. Every time I sell a property, whether it be for UPX or even USD, I feel like, did I do the right thing? Did I price it too low, or should I have held on to it? If somebody's willing to drop 12, you know, or drop $40 worth of UPX, or what the heck, you know? But and then also too, the question on my mind, a lot of people's mind is like they're introducing, bringing USD to property, you know, or property to USD, and you're wondering, how does that work in the ecosystem, you know? But you think about it, it's like if you sell for UPX, then you turn that UPX into another property to get more UPX. If you sell for USD, you have this USD bag on the side. This is how I'm doing it at this point. I'm not going to touch it unless I want to buy. You know, if I need USD for Upland, that's where it's coming from at this point. Because we're all early here, folks. And all of this stuff is way undervalued. You know, we cut to 5 years later, all of these properties and things are going to be different prices, I believe. Much, much higher, if you ask me. But I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just guessing. But obviously I'm guessing hard because I do this every day. That being said, let's keep moving the news stories on ahead. So yeah, Fiat out, and there's another round of testers coming, so more people will have the ability to buy and sell for the USD. Sick. I want to give a shout out to UPLANDO. Is a hell of a Uplandian citizen. But I want to congratulate him and thank him. He is the proud owner now of mint number 1 of my NFT. Well, not mine anymore. They're all gone. I made 7 and I don't own one anymore. And I've destroyed the tech that built it. So these are the only 7 that exist, and he picked up number 1. So heck yeah. Congratulations there. So it's like a little video thing. It's not going to play right now because I got too much going on the computer. But shout out to you, UPLANDO. You're the man. Sick. All right, let's talk about some NFT news. What's going on in the NFT world as of the last 24 hours here at SpeakArt NFT, what the non-fungible tokens are. There's a whole article here that breaks it down. If you're still in the dark or still have questions about NFTs, this article, I think, pretty cleanly explains it. So check that out. SpeakArt. I haven't put any of these articles in the description yet, but at the end of the show, I will drop them in. And as well, the Luxos Fabian Volgi Lesteller, I can't say that name. my apologies, predicts NFT and ERC20 uses will grow. So there's a little 15-minute interview with them, and they break it down. He just talks about how he thinks we're going to see new use cases for NFTs and ERC20s, which I wholeheartedly agree with. I mean, I believe that NFTs are only being touched. This is only the tip of the iceberg. It's only like with the art and the gaming stuff. That's just, I think that's the peanuts of the NFT gallery to come. I mean, it's the most important one to me because I like art. But yeah, so this Luxos is a company that's really, all about connecting, and this is what this whole thing is about. This dude is about is connecting the digital world to the real world. And Luxos already has projects and products. They're working with companies that are doing just that, making non-fungible actual t-shirts with NFT chips in them. Then they have augmented reality. When you hold up your phone, you see different art and yada, 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 all sorts of cool things we've discussed here on the Upland Action News before. So again, I will put all these links in the description below in this video. Okay, so what am I looking at now? I'm looking at ValueWalk.com. How non-fungible tokens are connecting cryptocurrencies to the real world. So here again, another article talking about what I was just talking about. I'm one step ahead of my newscasting here. Can you believe that? Thanks to Bitcoin's epic year-end bull run, cryptocurrencies are once again enjoying a moment in the sun. However, while many of the headlines are focused on price action, another type of token has emerged, offering a novel type of value proposition. Let's face it, cryptocurrencies still have a long journey ahead when it comes to shaking the reputation for being nebulous, volatile assets. In contrast, non-fungible tokens are more firmly anchored to real-world digital and physical assets of value. This is what I'm talking about, dog. That's what I'm talking about. So yeah, again, I will leave this. This breaks it down very, very clearly. Same topic as our last. But I mean, we're going there, folks. Look at this. We've got the soccer cards. NBA Top Shops cards are going on, gaming cards, crypto land cards, NFT card lands, NFT mega cryptolopolis, Sonoma Space. What's this one? Another land building NFT opportunity, if you ask me, potentially. Let's take a gander. Taking a gander. All right. It's loading. And there's a download button here. By Somnium, I can't read, but by Somnomnius cubes on OpenSea and Uniswap. Oh, whoa. All right. True ownership of in-game assets on Ethereum blockchain. Matic and OpenSea in partnership. By tokenizing some in-game assets and land parcels, we are forever decoupling Sonoma Space as a company for owning and operating database of parcels and in-game items by giving this power to our users. New virtual reality world. Open, social, and present. So here, another one emerges here, folks. We are creating an open, social, virtual reality world, a world that is own economy and its own currency, a VR world with its own marketplace game, social experience, and virtual land ownership. Man, how many of these virtual land worlds are we going to have? And are they all going to connect? I think that's the only way. Like somehow these are so I have the Left House FM Clay movie theater in Upland. Am I going to need to have a Left House movie theater in Sonoma Space? Anybody watching, that's going to watch in the future. Have you heard of this one? Sonoma Space? Anybody heard of this? Anyone? Going once, going twice? VR world here, and you build. Okay. So maybe we'll look more into this one. But yeah, so that's one. I know this one, the Six Dragons. What's this one? Even the big game console firms are getting in on the NFT action. The Six Dragons is the world's first blockchain-based PlayStation game. It's a full-featured RPG with 64 square kilometer of open world to explore, where NFT-based in-game assets are issued and traded on the Ethereum Abalaka chain. The game is slated for launch on the PS5 console in 2021. Man, I'm going to get a PS5 just for this game, just so I can get in on the NFT world and on a PS5. That's sick, brah. What do you think about that, boys and girls, babies and gentlemen? For instance, the hot NFT marketplace platform Rarible allows NFTs to mint NFT based on Ethereum, which they can sell via the Rarible marketplace. In June, the platform launched a flexible royalties feature, allowing artists to receive a share of royalties as an automated payment each time an owner sells the NFT on a secondary marketplace. I thought that was already in place. I thought that was already the deal. Why is that something that they're chatting about in here? I thought that's what they all do. That's the deal with these NFTs. You can, print your percentage into the text, so every sell that happens, then therefore on, you get paid. That's the future, dudes. Involvements of big organizations such as the BBC in the NFT market indicates how important and revolutionary the technology has become, notes digital coin standards Adam Berry. Most importantly, the BBC is not doing things lightly, and quarterly is important to project intellectual property as Reality Game Group established. The BBC, Tron, CEO of Tron, see, everybody's getting in. Everybody's NFTing everywhere. So Rare is a cross between a fantasy football league and digital soccer card trading marketplace, challenging the status quo for fan engagement. I'm talking to you, Dan Finkel. I know you trade those baseball cards, the real-life baseball cards. But you got a whole new world. DeXKit reveals info regarding upcoming apps being developed. And guess what? They are building an NFT marketplace on the Ethereum mainnet, accepting ERC 1155s and ERC 721 tokens. Check it out. This is coming from digitaljournal.com, DeXKit. And this is like, they have the whole DeFi thing going, aggregator, DEX swap. How many DEXs are coming? How many DEXs do we have that right? Basketball cards. Dan Finkel is a basketball trader card. So if you're looking for tangible paper cards that burn and don't show you highlights and you can't play them against each other, they just sit there in glass. Talk to my buddy Dan. All right, so yes, DeXKit, lots of DEX swaps, lots of airdrops, lots of NFT bubbly gubbly guts coming. See what the scores are in this SANDBOX Wars. Real quick, see if anything's changed. Nope, no change. I finally got invited to play this game, which is called Dark Forest. It's on the XDAI is the mainnet that you have to connect to play it with, and it's like, I don't want to connect and blah blah blah, but maybe I will next time. But there's a Nicolas Cage planet that you can send your little spaceship to, and I don't know. I barely checked it out. I know I talked about it before, but it's pretty interesting. But I gotta do more research, folks. I gotta really do more research. And also, ladies and gentlemen, Banano had their airdrop report come out. They put out a deal to sign up for this airdrop in December, and also they're showing you all the different airdrops information that they did on PublishOX, as well as Library and Reddit and Twitter. They've broken this down. This is on PublishOX. If you are in the into the crypto monkeys and the Banano community, I'm sure you already know about this. And if you're not into the crypto monkey community, you need to get yourself in there, boy, because they rock and roll. All right, that's all the news stories we have for today. If you're on Twitter, find us and follow us and like us and tweeter us. And you are already here on the YouTube. So go ahead and like and subscribe, and share this video with all your friends and tell them that you understand it, even if you don't. It's awesome. Just be like, yeah, man, you got to watch this if you want to be like hip. This stuff is hip. All right, like I said, we'll be back tomorrow for a regular news show. Then we'll be back later in the evening tomorrow night for the foursome hood champ debate. So thank you guys all for tuning in to the Upland Action News today. And once again, my name is Left House. Good morning, good noon, and good night. We will see you in the Upland Metaverse.